bring back the 8-hour day. When did we give it away? There's so much to do when the workday is through. Bring back the 8-hour day.
I would not be surprised if he just denied the temporary restraining order. Judge Woodcock did seem to be sympathetic to the argument that taking down the mural smacked of censorship. While the state argued that it was government speech, he kept saying, well, it's not really doing something, it's not really speech, it's silencing speech. That there's a big difference between what's legal and what's right. And they may rule that this was legal, but we know it's not right. Now, if the governor can legally remove any work of art he doesn't like from public view, as Judge Woodcock asked, does he have the power to remove any book he doesn't like from the state library? Let's just hope that he doesn't know where the state library is yet. Accept the finding that a governor has the sole authority to decide what works of public art the people of Maine may see would be to acquiesce to despotism, and that we will never do.
The state's position, as Mr. Beam said, is the mural's ours, we own it, we bought it, and we can do whatever we want with it, including remove it and put it somewhere we're not telling you. Our position is substantially different. Our position is it's a piece of private speech by Judy Taylor, and that limitation of the public from viewing that speech is a form of censorship which violates the First Amendment. The fact that this discussion, of which this rally is a part, has engendered so much interest in both the mural and the arts in general is, as Jeff argued, one of those unintended consequences, but it certainly should not be a justification for allowing the mural to remain sequestered.
Francis Perkins had a home on a wall in Maine. Cesar Chavez had another room that bore his name. And then you tore him down and left him flat. Oh, you tore him down and left him flat. Ain't gonna tell you no more. No, you can't do that.
I enjoy Matisse, but he never reminds me that the highest value of courage is to demand justice. Judy Taylor's humble mural does just that.
And what about the Democrats? Their leaders have exerted some pressure not to speak out. They don't want their fingerprints on this issue. They don't want to politicize it more than it already is. Is that prudence? Is it cowardice? I don't know. Is it too messy for them to deal with? And how about our friends at the Maine Arts Commission, the commissioners, the director? We're dreadfully disappointed in the Maine Arts Commission for not making a statement either questioning or opposing the governor's actions. We thought they represented us. We are appalled by their silence and cowardice and hope that they will soon find their voice and call for the mural to be returned to the walls of the Department of Labor.
Yeah, he stands for everything liberals hate. Oh, isn't it great where the kiss my butt state? So one more time, please, let me reiterate. Say goodbye to the things he'll obliterate. He threw out the line and we took the bait. Now the work of an artist gets thrown in a crate. Oh, isn't it great where the kiss my butt state? Oh, isn't it great where the kiss my butt state?
The battle in over Maine's labor murals has struck a chord in the heart of Mainers and of people in other states and around the world. And a major reason for this is that when people look at the visual history of Maine's workers portrayed in the murals, they don't just see labor history as an abstract idea. They see themselves, they see their parents, they see their grandparents and their great-grandparents, because this is our history. It is our story, and our story cannot be stifled or painted over or suppressed or hidden in a dark closet.
This is something where we damn nearly all of us agree that what Governor LePage did was an outrage. We've been to the Labor Council. We're over at 20 Ivor Street in Brewer, and we did a 600 square foot mural in 2003, and the governor's not going to get it. It's painted on concrete. It's on our foundation. He can't take it. He can't take it in the middle of the night. And the reason why we put so much resource and time and energy into this is our history is important. It matters. It matters where we came from. It matters that things weren't always the same. It matters that we made improvements.
By day, our critic by night, don't want no mural about workers' rights. He won't hesitate to tell you his opinion. Remember when he taught us all about the bearded women? Goodbye, mural. Hello, big empty space. But don't forget to pay your union dues, 'cause here comes Paul LePage.
Remove this thing, there are going to be holes in this mural. Paul LePage does not want us to see this, and very likely he's damaged it, and he wants the whole legal issue to be over with before we can see what he actually did. Obviously, everybody's going to be furious if we find out this thing was seriously damaged, or if it magically is lost. I mean, this is not legal, ethical, or moral governance on the part of LePage. There are laws that are being transgressed, and this is the stuff of impeachment.
The governor's removal of the labor mural from the Department of Labor offices offended and insulted me and every worker in Maine who has a rich labor heritage. I'm steeped in labor history. Almost all of my relatives, living and dead, are laborers, union and non-union. The historical symbolism of this mural is far-reaching and now world-renowned.
Not anymore. Woo! Hello, Paul. We're still watching you.